Just so you all know, I'm just doing a bunch of recording in here, so whatever you say is gonna, you know, get recorded.
But get it edited out before it goes online.
Well, I don't know.
Are you making YouTube videos about how to make steaks?
No. Yes. Yes. A little, sort of.
You should post them all. Dr. James's how-to sensation.
I'll actually do that, and I'll leave this moment in. So these posts were named by Lady McKernan at this moment.
You know, if I had known you were recording, I would have.
So if you loosen up these screws sometimes just a little before you tighten them all up, it helps you locate the plate. And then you once you have the machine screws started, then you can tighten them all up. Keep in mind that you're using plexiglass, so plexiglass will crack if you tighten it too much. So you just tighten it enough to hold it in place, but don't crank it, otherwise it'll crack. This is called a spiral upchuck bit. It's made out of high-speed steel or carbon steel, depending on the model. This one's carbon steel, and it's used for specifically what we're about to do. I'm putting a backer plate on this so I don't destroy the bench. Putting screws into my backer plate just to hold this. There are no fasteners anywhere underneath this board. We just don't want to, we want to make sure we don't hit it with the router ever. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to check the base diameter, which is 10.5 inches. And because this tapers out, I'm going to go about 6 up. I'm going to make the hole about 10 5/8 inches, maybe 10 3/4. I'm going to start with 10 3/4 inches. And I'm going to be doing an outside diameter, and I make sure whenever I'm working near the business end of a tool, it's unplugged. So I need to know the radius. So 10 3/4 divided by 2 is 5 3/8. So I mark 5 3/8 right here. It doesn't matter if I'm on the center, because anywhere along here is a radius. So I'm just going to put a little drop of silver Sharpie, because that's what we have hanging around, so I know where to locate my hole. And again, I'm going to double check that that is 10 3/8, or 5 3/8, pardon me, from the outside of the bit. Then all you do is you make sure your bit isn't sticking through yet. Take your drill bit, and then you leave the drill bit in. And that's the pivot that we're going to turn around. you're gonna make sure you're off. Plug her in, and then get your safety gear on.
Now I can test my template. With my paint bucket. That's almost perfect. I would say that's perfect.